Well, hello, Sugar Cookie. Welcome to my cocina. I am sorry that today it is just going to be me behind the camera, just showing you what I am doing today because I've done some things to my face as far as like facial deep clean, and all the yuck is coming out, and I'm not coming out on camera like that. You don't want to see me like that. Anywho, what I'm making here is my Achiote seasoned oil.
What is that, you want to know?
The purpose of this oil is to give natural coloring to your foods without any, you know, that red lake 40 or any other thing in it. It's very natural, but you do have to be careful with it because it can come out bitter if you overcook it. Hi, Sugar Cookies. Welcome to my cooking sauce. For those of you who are new around here, I'm Cookie. You're watching a cooking and foodie, recipe developing, taste testing, kitchen gadget channel that likes all kinds of recipes coming up like this. Oh, look at how cute. I could put it in my hand. Pretty food just really is a feast for the senses, for the eyes. This oil is very popular among Caribbean countries such as Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and that's just what I know off the top of my dome. However, I'm pretty sure that there's more. In this pot I have some canola oil because that's just what I had on hand that was left over. I don't really like that oil, but that's what I have, and a little bit of olive oil to just cut it and give it good flavor. I like to put in mine ajicitos dulce. What are ajicitos dulce? They are these right here. These are kin to habanero and scotch bonnet pepper, except these are sweet, and these are also known as cachucha peppers. They have seeds on the inside. You can cook with the seeds and everything, cook them whole. I like to add a few to the recipe because it just gives it really good flavor. And I also like to add 3 cloves. These are big cloves of garlic that I smashed. I also like
Work with me.
I also like to add some garlic to the party just to give it some background flavor. It really comes out good. These are large. These are 3 large garlic heads. I'm going to add that. And then I also like to add some culantro. This is kin or cousin to cilantro. And this is known throughout Asia and parts of Africa, I think, as well. I could be wrong on that. I like to add the stem because there's so much flavor in there. I've given this a good wash. I'm going to add several to that. Don't worry, the annatto is coming. And this is what annatto seed looks like. This is what gives sazon. Well, at least the one that's made at home, like this one right here. I grind it up. It comes from this. This is natural. This doesn't have any, you know, red lake, nothing in it. It's just good for you. So I'm going to add, this little spoon is a ½ teaspoon. So I've already added 4 to that, I believe. So 5, I think that'll be good. 6. I'm gonna give that a nice toss. Isn't that pretty? Pretty food just draws us in. This oil is so good. This oil is so good, not only to cook with as a base for coloring and of course flavor, but you can also marinate with this. You can even make a dressing with this if you like. Lots of applications that you can use it for, not just like this. But this is going to be the base to a chicken sancocho that I'm making today because the fall has arrived to southern Florida. And I'm just in the mood for it. I'm craving something comforting. Fall season is upon us, and for me, that means soups, stews, comfort foods, all the things. And today I'm gonna be making a chicken sancocho that I'm also gonna share with you guys after this recipe right here. Do you hear that? A little ASMR moment. Hold on, hold on. this smells so, so good. And this is just a flavor-based oil. Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at the color of the oil already developing. Do you see? Don't walk away from the stove when you're cooking this. Just be mindful of it. You know your cookware, you know your stove. So far I've been cooking this for about maybe 10 minutes or so, and look at the beauty. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful orangey oil. It's just beautiful. Again, you can make rice with this, beans, soups, stews, marinades, dressings. Well, this is done. I shut off the eye and I'm gonna move it off to the side. After that oil has cooled down, I'm gonna put it in this empty bottle that I have right here. Thank you, Trader Joe's. Not sponsored, but I'm gonna recycle it because I like this spout. It's secure. And that's that. Right here I have some chicken breast that I trimmed and I've washed several times. I washed it 3 times and then I gave it a good lime bath. So I'm just gonna remove the limes that are there. And those were 3 huge honker chicken breasts. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add fresh garlic paste to that. I'm gonna add some oregano. In this application, I'm using Dominican oregano. It's absolutely amazing. And I like to crush it in between my fingers to release the essence and their oil. Just wonderful. And then I'm going to add my home sazon season blend to that. Adding flavor and seasoning to your layers is very important when you are cooking. That's why a lot of times some people just season the top layer of things, and when you bite into it, let's say for example even fried chicken, they don't season the chicken with actual seasonings.
Not salt and pepper, people.
Salt and pepper can be part of a seasoning, but in actuality salt and pepper is a condiment. That's not enough to add good flavor to anything. Well, in my opinion. But so yeah, with the fried chicken, they season the flour, but they don't season the chicken and the flour with the same seasonings. You need to do that, folks.
And wash your chicken, people, please.
All you have to do later is just take some warm soapy water with a little bit of bleach and clean your surfaces. That's all, and dry it up. That's it. There's no salmonella. There's no salmonella flopping around or splish splashing around here in none of these pots. I'm gonna let that sit and marinate for about maybe 10 minutes, but in the meantime, I'm already heating up some cumin seeds in the pot that I'm gonna make the sancocho in. Let's check this already out. I can tell it's nice and toasty. I can smell it and I can see it. You don't want to walk away far from this. Normally, I like to show you the protagonist of the whole recipe on its own, but I was pressed for time. So don't worry, I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the description area of the video, so you want to give that a look-see, and I'm going to show it here along the way. After this, I'm going to add the Annatto Seed oil. I couldn't add the top to this because it's still a little hot, see, and I don't want the spout to just pop off. So add, look at this, look at the pour, how beautiful this color is.
Do we see? Gorgeousness, yes.
That's what you want. That's what I like. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, let me bring you closer. I hope that you can get a good view of what this oil is looking like. Isn't that, oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is nice and hot. Now I can add the chicon. I'm gonna let that get warm for a minute and then I'm gonna add the chicon. Sugar cookies, now you know the several applications in which you can use Annatto infused oil. Let me know how you plan on using it. If you like this video and you like this kind of content and you found a chuckle, a laugh or two, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, do all the things. Know that you are valued, you are loved, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. See you in the next cooking moment. I can't work in these conditions! Stay Agent, please come fix this.
Hello?
Agent 777 here. Mission accomplished.